Israel is planning to seize more land from Palestinians. The Israelis are planning to build a new neighborhood in the illegal settlement of Ariel. The new neighborhood is set to be built some 2 kilometers away from the settlement's main residential area. The construction would impede the future expansion of the Palestinian town of Salfit. The first phase of the new neighborhood includes 730 residential units. The construction of Ariel settlement itself was first approved 30 years ago. The 730 residential units planned for the West Ariel in the first phase are part of the plan that Israeli authorities announced last month to build about 1,300 new homes and settlements. An additional plan for West Ariel was approved in the 1990s.
The Israelis consider they have a right to expand their settlements whenever they see fit. And Palestinians, they say, officially have no rights, no democratic rights inside Palestine in terms of their recent Israeli nation-state law. So peace is completely impossible.
If it goes ahead, an additional 800 residential units could be built. Israel's plans to build new settlements come amid rising attacks by Israeli settlers against Palestinians and their properties. The UN Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs, in its latest report covering the period of October 5 through October 18, documented settlers' actions, which included damaging over 1,600 trees, most of them olive trees, or stealing Palestinians' harvest. These attacks took place in villages neighboring the cities of Nablus, Al-Khalil, Salfit, Ramallah, and Al-Quds.
The Zionists have from the very beginning refused to negotiate in any serious way with the Palestinians. They consider they have the military, the diplomatic edge, and really every solution for the Israelis is not peace, but it's a technical ability to dominate and control the Palestinians until they can be expelled. That's been consistent from the beginning until today.
More than 600,000 Israelis live in over 230 settlements built since the 1967 Israeli occupation of the West Bank and East Al-Quds. Israel has expanded its settlements on Palestinian territories over the years. Israel has many plans to expand other illegal settlements, including building 470 housing units in Pisgat Ze'ev, almost 200 buildings in Ramat Shlomo, and 500 housing units in Har Homa. After former U.S. President Donald Trump took office in December 2016, Israel stepped up its settlement expansion in defiance of UN Security Council Resolution 2334, which pronounces settlements in the West Bank and Al-Quds a flagrant violation under international law. The administration of U.S. President Biden has practically done nothing to stop Israel's expansionist policies.
Now, the difference between Trump, the monstrous predecessor, and Biden is that Trump openly gloated at Israeli successes and insulted Palestinians at every opportunity. He was playing to his white supremacist electoral base. It's different for Biden. He's in the Democratic Party. But nonetheless, he's still a spokesman for corporate America, and he represents continuity with Obama and also continuity with Trump in a way, because the Israeli embassy, the American embassy, which Trump moved to Jerusalem, remains in Jerusalem. It's continuity with American policy towards Israel since 1967.
The Biden administration appears neither willing nor interested in the Palestinian-Israeli conflict. All Israeli settlements are illegal under international law as they are built on occupied land. The UN Security Council has condemned Israel's settlement activities in the occupied territories in several resolutions. Palestinians want the West Bank as part of a future independent Palestinian state, with East Al-Quds as its capital.